Hello, boys and girls. This week, for writing, we are going to be finishing up our stories by writing conclusions. Now, to give you a good idea of how important a conclusion is, I wanted to read a story to you. This story is The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. And a lot of you probably know this story, but I want you to pay special attention to what I'm going to do different, all right? In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and the end. What did I do? I left off the conclusion. I left off the end of the story. A conclusion is so important because what it does is, especially when you're writing a story, the conclusion just kind of wraps everything up. It gives kind of that final idea of what's happening to our characters. So in this example, we have no idea what happened to the caterpillar in the cocoon, right? Well, of course we know that eventually he turned out to be a butterfly. But think about it. Think about stories that you know, stories that we're familiar with. Let's think of a fairy tale like Cinderella. Let's say that we go all the way through the story, but we don't get the conclusion. Well, what happens with her and her stepmother? What happens with her and the glass slipper that she still has? What happens to the prince? We don't know. It's kind of a cliffhanger. So a conclusion is so important because it satisfies the reader. It gives them the end picture. Now, if you're just writing a paragraph this week, such as a stoplight paragraph, remember that our conclusion is so important because we're restating our topic sentence or our thesis. We're saying it in a different way so we're not repeating ourselves, but it's kind of just a way to kind of round out that paragraph and end it really, really nice and neat. So this week, look at how important your conclusion is and see what you can do to write the best conclusion ever so that your readers will have that satisfied idea of how the story or how your paragraph ends. Good luck this week.